This picture from the July 1922 edition of Flapper magazine is of young women who were seen as flappers. This image, called Eulogy on the Flapper, represents change in women's fashion during the 1920s. The 1920s was an era of jazz, glamour, economic prosperity, and technological innovations that gave people more money and leisure time. Flappers wore shorter dresses, cut their hair short into bobs, and wore heavy makeup to seem flirty. In addition to their change in fashion, flappers also drank and smoked in the public sphere. To the older generation, flappers were viewed as wild and disgraceful. Mothers disapproved of their sons having any relationship with the flappers because they weren't seen as the ideal representation of what a woman was supposed to be. Zelda Fitzgerald, who is one of the most well-known flappers in this time period, is also the creator of this image. Zelda's purpose in creating this image was to prove to the older generation that change was a good thing. I selected this image because I found it interesting how fashion changed drastically during the 1920s. I also like how the change in fashion during this time period also influences how we dress in our generation today. I also found it fascinating that the author of this image, Zelda Fitzgerald, was the wife of one of America's famous author, F. Scott Fitzgerald, who is most famous for his book, The Great Gatsby.